Excellencies, ladies, gentlemen, and friends. Good morning and very warm welcome to this special event. As the chairman of the board of Casablanca Stock Exchange, I'm so pleased and honored to have the opportunity to welcome you all today with our partner at LSE to this fourth edition. As I mentioned, I was there in the first one, and we enjoy, in fact, every edition here in London. So we have an amazing event, in fact, planned for you, and we are thrilled, in fact, to share this time with you. Our team has been working hard to put this together, and we hope are looking forward to this as much as we are. First, I want to say that after more than 25, 26 years working and making presentation, I learned that it is best, in fact, to leave the audience before they leave you. So I promised Kareem that I will be as brief as possible, no matter how long it takes. Second, I must acknowledge that nowadays leaving, or if you wish, exiting, is something which is more complicated. Hence, let me wish our host a happy countdown to the Brexit day. It is not being naive optimist or sad pessimist, but I believe, as we said in French, rather being an optimiste de combat, to be able to reach a good end to this story. So it reminds me, in fact, in my previous life, I had a very great English boss who used to say, while dealing with the Asian crisis, maybe I look confused, but I'm busy. So having this in mind, let me now give you a brief, quick update on where we are today. We, meaning Moroccan economy, and also what's going on with regard to the Casablanca Stock Exchange. If I have to summarize, in fact, the latest development of Morocco capital market, I would paraphrase Henry Kissinger while speaking of China and showing, in fact, the difference between the West and the East. He said, if chess is about the decisive battle, Weiqi is about the protracted campaign. The chess player aims for total victory. The Weiqi player seeks relative advantage. In Morocco, we like both games, with a little bit touch of taste of others. So our program and our country, Morocco, is pursuing energetically its development against all odds, against all what is happening around it. We will have this morning a presentation, a talk, we call it even a 360 overview of the economic situation of Morocco and its fundamental. So you will have the opportunity to exchange with the expert and to get insight of what's going on within Morocco. But first, let me here just say a word on the business love affair Morocco has with Africa. So it is all about facts. And facts are stat-born things. So here are some facts. Moroccan companies that have operation in Africa, such as banks, telecom, insurance, see their growth coming from Africa. It is now a concrete reality in their books, in their balance sheet. We have around 20% to 35% of bank revenue coming from Africa. So it is not anymore a cherry on the cake, but is a full-fledged target market. Second, Africa, including fast-growing Ethiopia or Ivory Coast, is the prime destination of investment coming from Morocco. Chemicals, real estate, renewable energy have been the leading sector for capital deployed. A 2016 agreement between Morocco, fertilizer giant OCP, and Ethiopian government to build a $3.7 billion facility in the Dire Dawa region is a sign of the engagement and the ambition of Morocco. The Morocco strategy regarding Africa has borne fruit. Morocco export to West Africa tripled between 2006 and 2016. About 90% of greenfield foreign direct investment, new projects or expansion of existing one out of Morocco between 2010 and 2018 went to sub-Saharan Africa, according to FDI intelligence. Ethiopia, Ivory Coast, and Cameroon were the top destination. Consequently, I believe that investing in the Morocco stock market should be seen differently going forward. Playing Morocco is now indirectly and more directly playing Africa. Casablanca, as you know, is rebranded as a regional finance hub. The scope, the environment, and the framework of our financial market ecosystem are evolving to enable us to perform a better financing of the Moroccan economy and, to a certain extent, channel and contribute to fueling African economy. Second, we, financial players, investors, issuers, are facing a time of remarkable changes in the emerging market in general and in Morocco in particular, a time of both great challenges and exciting opportunity. There are factors that have significant influence on the development of a financial center. Morocco did work on each of them. I will just highlight a couple of them. First factor, the business environment. As you know, we're talking about the ease and cost of doing business, political and economic policy, and the quality of physical and technological infrastructure. A lot of work has been done since 2010 to improve things, to improve our ranking. Just mentioning some figure. In 2010, Morocco was ranked 128. In the latest ranking, 2019, the ranking is 60. So Morocco gained 68 rank. The score behind this ranking is 71.02. France has 77.29. So France, Morocco is coming. Second factor, so it's the financial market infrastructure, meaning the extent and the quality of the central infrastructure provided for undertaking financial market activity is key. So as you know, Casablanca Stock Exchange went through an exciting time. It has been transformed in 2016 into a for-profit shareholder-owned enterprise. CSE went through the process of demutualization. The new Casablanca Stock Exchange has now new owner, new governance, and also new missions. Indeed, Casablanca Stock Exchange saw its mission enlarged to cover both trade and post-trade services. Now, CSE has three-pronged objective. First, being an integrated and robust market infrastructure. Second, be an open and connected platform. And third, be a sustainable exchange platform. So, as I can assure you that all shareholders and stakeholders are now committed to do what it takes to rise up to the challenge and transform deeply our marketplace into a modern, credible, attractive, and open financial center with a regional reach. A roadmap was approved last year by our National Capital Committee chaired by our finance minister. So we at the CSE, together with our stakeholder, are working hard on its implementation. I think Karim Haji will say a word and share with you some insights on the development of this project. We started also working on setting up a central counterparty clearinghouse, CCP. The first phase with building capacity, I think, was finished, and we are now tackling the implementation of the system, of the risk system, of the right system, while engaging all stakeholders in this process. Third factors is the product catalog. I think just to give you some, at glance, what's going on, in fact, and how the product catalog is being enriched. First, we had, for last couple of years, some green bonds that were issued in the market. we had also the government issue sukuk. We have now, and it was mentioned earlier, the index, the ESG index, Casablanca Stock Exchange launched. We, as I think I mentioned this last year, but during the COP22, Morocco Financial Market set up a roadmap for greening the sectors. So we have now lots of things happening in this side. So we are 2 institutions, for example, in Morocco being accredited by the Green Climate Funds, Tijari Wafa Bank and CDG Capital. REITs and ETF are about to be launched. I think a lot of people are on the starting block, but I think this hopefully will come very soon. African research units were being set up, and to show you that we have now in Morocco the knowledge and the insight of what's going on in Morocco. And this research is performed by our biggest and largest Moroccan banks. We have also, and this is certainly my colleague, my friend Ismail will say a word on the African Bond Index that was set up by Tijari Wafa Bank. ELITE program was mentioned, is something which is a real success in Morocco. And we are also working with our colleague in Africa. So the new exchange, through its new board, augmented board, has now more resolve, strong will and greater incentive to devote its resource to activity that will upgrade further CSE as a fair, secure, transparent and efficient open market platform. So as you can see, Moroccan financial market is ready for business. And you will see during the various presentations and also the one-to-one meeting even more than before. So thank you very much for attending this conference, and I will leave the floor to Karim to develop more. Thank you much.